Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Cancer for the month of August 2015. Please remember to check your rising sign and your moon sign. That will give you more information on the energies that you will be dealing with in this month. Now, let's focus, Cancer, on this reading we have right here. You have in the challenge position the Tower card. And the Tower card is a card that talks about changes, big important changes. Yes, because this is a major arcana card, and these cards represent the important changes in our lives, the ones that when we look back we realize, okay, that was a moment when my life's changed, right? Specifically, the Tower also talks about tearing down old structures, things that no longer serve us, that from the outside, it might look scary, but the reality is, as time goes by, you will realize, Cancer, that this change was absolutely necessary. It also, here's the thing. You have two cards that talk about change, but one has to do with you actually starting that change, and the other one has to do with external forces making you embrace this change. This is this card of external change. You have the lightning hitting the Tower. Yes. So that's an external force. It's almost like the universe saying, okay, you know what? This has go on for way too long. You need to get rid of this. Just end this. And that's the situation. Now, I want to say, for those of you who have been trying to get pregnant, the month of August is an excellent month for that. Also, there could be many of you who are watching this who are actually giving birth to their first child in the month of August. Okay, this reading is really focused towards that. Now, let's look at the cards individually. You have the Page of Cups in the middle of the reading. Now, this is a card that represents new love. It can represent also, I see this card as child, I see this card also as Cupid. And the essence of this card is having fun, being sort of like mischievous, and just really being joyful and almost being naughty, kind of like Cupid is actually, you have this little boy with his bow and arrows, making people fall in love with other people that maybe they shouldn't be falling in love. He is fun and he's naughty in that way. And the Page of Cups can very well represent the child that is about to come, the pregnancy. It can also mean a new love coming your way. It can also mean that you're having in the month of August, Cancer, because of some change in your life, you will find new ways to have fun with your loved ones, with your partner, your romantic partner, and find, a new way to have fun with love and also have fun with your children. Yes. Now you have in the position of the things you cannot change, the Eight of Cups. This is the card that I talked about, changes that we move forward, changes that we do. This is a card that talks about moving out of a situation that we are certain that no longer serve us. This is the situation where we say, okay, you know what? I've done everything I could have done. And this is, regardless of that, this is no longer fulfilling for me. I don't feel satisfied with this situation. There's nothing else I can do. I just need to walk away. There's a great component of emotional component here. Yes, because you have the cups and you have the moon. So the water, everything is very intuitive, and it's very also everything that is very related to the feminine. Yes. So it could be that for those of you who are actually having a kid, having a baby, this is a situation where you're living behind the loneliness, quote unquote, that it is to just be the two of you, being a couple, and now you are more than just two. This is, you're leaving behind a situation where perhaps for those of you who have been longing to be a parent for a very long time, finally you're able to leave that behind. Another thing is that for those of you who will find a new love, it's that perhaps you are coming out of a situation of a past relationship where you were the one walking out. Yes, and you find a new person almost, I would say, at the same time. Yes. Now, in the position of the help that you're going to receive, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a great card for anyone who is starting a family, because it means that you will have the financial stability to, to be able to care for your family. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is financially stable, is someone who has an impeccable work ethic. He's very tenacious. This is someone who is very reliable, and of course he has funds, he has resources. Now, for those of you who are actually finding new love, this could mean that you're finding someone who belongs to the earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, which is great because it goes well with Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, and the water nurtures the earth. It also means that you left behind something, a situation, a relationship that was very unstable, and eventually you decide, yes, this is not healthy, I'm walking away. And now you're finding this new person who is actually it's the entire opposite. He or she is very stable and can actually provide that to you. Now, in the outcome card, you have the Empress, and this is the card that symbolizes motherhood. Okay, so as you can see, it's very geared towards those who are trying to get pregnant. Now, the Empress, again, it's the card that represents fertility. It's the card that represents giving birth. This could very well mean something that has to do with a project, but I don't feel a work vibe related to this. It has to do with more emotional things of our private life. The Empress in some decks is also a pregnant woman, and it's also just the symbol of Venus. So for those of you who are actually walking into a new relationship, it could be a very passionate one, and more than passionate, it would be a relationship where you feel nurtured. Again, this contentment, this contention that this Knight of Pentacles can actually provide to you. So this is a great month for family life and for emotional life, Cancer. So I hope this is helpful. I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos, and I will see you in the reading for next month. Thank you.